Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? Thinking about when I was younger and really having to do whatever it took to survive. I remember one time my brother and I, so my grandmother was in a coma, and my little brother and I are living in a house by ourselves, and we are as broke can be. We have no money coming in. The rent is getting paid from like my grandma's social security, but that's it. Like there was no food in the house. He's working this job. I'm working a job. We're trying to make things work in some capacity, just surviving together when we weren't like beating the crap out of each other. Cause that's what 16 and 17-year-old boys do. Not all, but that's what we did. And I remember one time we were literally digging through our couch, searching every crevice of the house, pulling up mattresses, going into nooks and crannies, everything we could to find money to buy a pizza. Now, obviously, we're kids. We don't know, go to the grocery store, stuff like that. Or at least we didn't think about it anyway. I should say we did go to the grocery store a couple of times, but we were like, let's just get a pizza. And we couldn't afford the $10 for it because this is back when pizza was like $10. And I remember just being like, damn, this is really hard. This really sucks. Like, this is terrible that he and I are in this situation, that my family's in this situation. And I was like, man, we got to figure this out. And there were some opportunities that laid in front of me. And I was just like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to run with it. And anyway, long story short, really the crux of this is this. When when you don't think it's the right time, that's the right time. When you're afraid, that's when you should do it. When you're in this position and you don't have money and someone offers something to you that could change your life, you might want to take it seriously. And that's what Unbroken Con is. And I'd be lying if I said I don't have some fear in putting together the biggest event I've ever done. Now, I've spoken at giant events in front of 6,000 people, 8,000 people, 10,000 people, but I've never had thousands on my own. And so, I'm looking at, am I prepared? Have I done all the things? Do I have the right people in place? Are all the check boxes checked? Are all the event things put together that can exist? Do I have everything ready to go? And the answer is 30 days in, no. And what I know about this, or 30 days to go, I should say, the answer is no. What I know about this, and people who have been in my master classes, people who I've coached, people who we've worked with, I am a 100% believer in the idea of pull the parachute as you're falling. Because if you don't pull the parachute as you're falling, then that means you never took the leap. It means you never tried. And so I am willing to see what happens on the way down. And here's the hard part. Like, I don't wanna be, like, glass half full guy here. I mean, I definitely wanna try to be optimistic about success and being a realist of looking at possibility of those who've come before me, but I'll tell you with massive certainty, there is a potential. I would call it a small potential because of the effort I've put in, but there is a potential that this could totally crash and burn and be the worst investment of my time, effort, energy, and money in my life, but it could also be the greatest. And it could transform the lives of thousands of people. And it could be the beginning of the ball rolling of watching the world in the way that I want it to change at scale.